We continue our progressive reading of Pope Francis's post-synodal apostolic exhortation, Querida Amazonia, the beloved Amazon region. Chapter 1, paragraph 9, Injustice and Crime. We can even relate this paragraph tangentially to our Gospel, because here in Luke chapter 9 from verses 51 to 56, our Lord gives the simplest and most exact model, pattern, example of how to diminish violence, how to undo violence. Because the disciples' reaction is the model of war. We feel being hurt, so let us respond, let us retaliate. But our Lord's response is, He rebuked them and they went off to another village. So there is no escalation of violence. There is only a prayerful silence for processing the event, for amending the negative feelings in the heart. In paragraph 9, there is another kind of war which is the underlying message. We as humankind seem to have waging war against nature, and when we can identify easily war in the traditional sense, and we Christians have the duty to negotiate, to reach peace, to reconcile. We don't really have means for that when the tension, the conflict is between the human race and the created order, nature itself. That's why this writing by Pope Francis is so important. The colonizing interests that have continued to expand legally and illegally the timber and mining industries, and have expelled or marginalized the indigenous peoples, the river peoples and those of African descent, are provoking a cry that rises up to heaven. Many are the trees where torture dwelt, and vast are the forests purchased with 1,000 deaths. The timber merchants have members of parliament, while our Amazonia has no one to defend her. They exiled the parrots and the monkeys. The chestnut harvests will never be the same. And the Pope quotes Anna Varalia Tafur Timareo. This encouraged more and more recent migrations of the indigenous peoples to the outskirts of the cities. There they find no real freedom from their troubles, but rather the worst forms of enslavement, subjection and poverty. Those cities marked by great inequality, where the majority of the population of the Amazonian region now live, are witnessing an increase of xenophobia, sexual exploitation and human trafficking. The cry of the Amazon region does not rise up from the depths of the forests alone, but from the streets of its cities as well. So let our Eucharist open our